So the time has come for me to strip down the original base, the first base in the grassy plateaus that has served me through all of this pretty much so far. It's time to take this thing apart because I'm tired of the travel from one place to the other. Obviously, some of this won't be usable for right now. I won't need the solar and that power bank. I've already got 2 at the air spot. So you know what? Some of this will be saved for a new base in the future. But right now, I'm tired of back and forth travel. I just want to get rid of this one. So for starters, I will take out the grow bed platform. And of course, I've got to take advantage of all these lovely supplies before I rip this stuff out. You know, go ahead and get the seed clusters and everything. And there it goes, leaving me with a total of 4 hull strength at the moment. But I could go ahead and improve that by taking out some of this stuff, which is where I had the Cyclops dock when the mod was working, before I had to dump the SML helper stuff just to get other mods working. So hopefully that's going to be updated soon, and we'll have that mod back and usable at the new base. My bioreactors are pretty much full, to be expected with the solar clusters and everything. So I really don't need these. I mean, 25,000 power, the backup storage, everything. I've got more than enough. It's time to just get this stuff out of the way. I've got a ton of Oculus to use right now. So I don't know what I'm going to do with those. Like that many Oculus right there. Yeah, all those. Ampules, not a problem. I already got pretty much all of those out previously. And I'm getting the last ones and 2 eggs this time around. So I might still have room at the other spot for these. I don't know yet. That's the lower bioreactor room, the other bioreactor room. That leaves all the plants inside that level, which I'm going to save that as one of the last things because that's food. That's stuff I can still use. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should just save the power storage backup battery thing for last and just took everything out power production wise and just let that be the power source for the whole thing and just drain as much as necessary until I got this broke down. But too late. Guess I'll leave those for last. 1,388 items. I still got plenty of room, but I could do something here. I can find. I keep adding more and more items into this, so it keeps reorganizing things a bit. Oh, there we go. That'll be good. Let me get some gold and crush it. This makes 20 gold at maximum crushing speed. Get some money going again. Oculus! So many Oculus! And here goes the last alien containment piece, and I am out of battery and inventory full. Exact same time. Inventory full and the battery drained. That's a nice coincidence. So in the base, I am using predominantly the FCS storage with the servers and the server disk, but I do have 3 standing lockers of the normal vanilla kind for certain items: food, water, batteries, power stuff, and there's a couple other things beyond those in there. And then the main thing is miscellaneous, which is where I'm currently throwing in the FCS items that I'm collecting. And so I'm actually going to just replicate these, those same ones to here, instead of getting everything kind of mixed in, since I've already got them separated. The last single bit of food in this room. I'm just going to load up. This is now going to be cleared. I'm going to go ahead and come on, target. There we go. Got it. So that's got me enough. Yep, that's enough. Whole strength. Now I don't have to worry about these. And I've filled all my storage now on the Cyclops, so Everything has to go into the server disk, and that's why I want to make sure I get everything in prior to starting to take everything out. So here we go, popping out the disk. Okay, so I've taken the disk out. Yeah, they're sitting here and they've got their items, but it's not showing empty, and I can't close it. But I got rid of all of them. Actually, okay, that's weird because I had to scroll down to get some of these out, but now I've got some of those spots showing in A and others showing 0. Let's just take a moment for it to catch up. It's this one. This one right here is showing 0s. Like it's not empty. That one's empty. So is that stupid one right there that's holding up, tearing down the last of this completely. So you know what? Taking everything else, including power. This place will be completely powerless. And maybe that will be fixed with the next beta update, and I can get rid of this completely. But regardless, it's not in use now. I've got everything out, so I can just go ahead and get moving. So I am starting the relocation part here at the utility room. Yeah, utility room. Because above this is where I am putting all of the storage. So I've got, again, one of the 2 server racks that were at the other base was wanting to cooperate and come out. So that's fine. Already had this other one here. Means I have just as much storage space as I did at the other base. Everything's gonna match up. And let's just see. Yep. 1,456 items out of 1,920 storage capacity. So I've got all of that here. But again, I cannot just start going and building stuff that requires anything from in that storage. It's not working with the easy craft right now, which is why certain things are in the auto sort lockers. So I know one thing I'm going to go ahead and build here, because I don't want to have to worry about going getting food, bubble, you know, whatever, to keep my water up at times. And it makes sense to have water filtration here. Plus, I've got plenty of power going. Oh, am I not in? Okay, I'm not in range. Or, wait, no, I already have one of those at the air base. So let me go make some aerogel. And thinking of food and water right now, I'll go ahead and get a locker put in here, because this is the food area. Technically a kitchenette. I don't have a kitchen. We got a kitchenette, but I don't have an actual kitchen. So if you think I should add a full-blown kitchen, let me know in the comment below where I'm supposed to put that, because I'm kind of running out of space here. And there we go. Nutrient blocks and large filtered waters, because, you know, all the plants, I really don't need nutrient blocks for actual food usage. For obvious reasons, I am not going to be using the solar clusters here too deep. So I'm going to leave those for a future base expansion. But what I am going to add here is the antenna, so that this can connect with other bases. You know, I'm just going to put it here on top of the command room. So I do not have any expectation to build this higher. And this is right above the recent addition from last video, where it's the secret research laboratory area. So it makes sense this is where they'd be transmitting data from. I guess I'm just going to put it over here in the corner. Right there like that. So I've got one upstairs right above this. I got one down here. Makes it easy to get stuff for use here. Let's see what else we need. Base manager display. You know, that could be a good one to put like here as part of this desk area. And I'm going to do the module rack there. And oh no. I just realized I didn't take the modules out before I dismantled that. So I've got to rebuy the DSS integration module. Remote connection module and the transceiver module. Fortunately, they're cheap. Okay, having a problem here. Why can I not put these? Okay, I can't put them in. Okay, there goes that. Now I just need power. All right, let's see if this, I mean, it's acting like it's connecting. It's like, yep, there it goes. Okay, so we got power, and I'm just gonna throw it. There we go. Start shaking, you know you're good. You know, I wonder, since I have 2 base manager displays, could that be the reason that this, nope, it's not doing that. Okay, I know I don't have 2 module racks here. I just have the 1 module rack. I didn't have a reason to put a second one. So, you know, let me just try moving it. Oh, interesting. So I can drag them over, but it's not highlighting them. I mean, they're, you know, that was my fault. Okay. There. Moving too fast for it. You know, it's like this. If I come over here, all that's highlighted, or not highlighted, but the batteries, because they are compatible, are highlighted. But those are not highlighting, even though they're compatible. And I'm pretty sure at one point they were highlighted. Because that's weird. So, yeah, you just go ahead and drag them over anyway. And since this is the drop down to where the prawn suits are docked, and therefore people are going out and working around very active geothermal vents, it makes more sense for the first aid station to be right there as they're being brought up, kind of thing. Also kind of makes sense to have that down there in the corridor between the 2, but you know what? It's fine here. I don't need that many first aid kit. Well, I can't get it to line up quite evenly in the middle, but all right, I'm just gonna do it right here for now like this. And that way it's kind of like if this did separate, you know, it's got power storage here that's connected. So like something goes wrong, blow the column, the umbilical basically, and this starts to sync, but we have a power storage to keep it powered right here so that maybe, you know, some kind of containment field does not go off and let some genetically engineered horror out into the water. So only because I have so many supplies, because I took out 2 floors of these, I'm gonna put an alien containment in here. And this is again a case where I wish you could choose between the larger size like this or a singular, just straight circular size. Like it'd be perfect just to be able to put one, you know, in on just one of these and be done with it, but we can't. So I'm gonna stick it, yeah, in the middle. And for now, I'm just gonna throw a hatch over here. And these are not all of them, but I'm dropping in 2 cuttlefish eggs. So there we go. This will be the specialty one. This is the welcoming room. Not really, maybe not a welcoming room. It's kind of like a check-in station, you know, entry point for the Cyclops when they dock here for people to disembark and come in. So we're going to make it kind of a decorative type space, a sort of, you know, fancier welcome room. I just really need a place to put some cuttlefish. And just because I had it at the other base, I'm going to put a vehicle upgrade console here. Because I don't have it in any of the other moving pools. And if I need or just want to change color on something, I'm going to need this. Otherwise, the all-in-one fabricator covers for that. I don't have to worry about it as far as the actual fabrication use. So I had decorative stuff in one of the grow beds at the other base. And I really don't need that much blood oil. So I'm going to toss these decorative ones in here and let them kind of grow. And that's kind of in the viewpoint of a window. And this is not ideal because I really don't want these bioreactors here. I want the FCS ones, but make do what you got for the moment. And the fact that's not filling up tells me, and those are not hatching already, you know, that tells me that I don't think I'm at the full population limit on there. So I guess I can use some of those Oculus I brought over. So that gives me just a little bit more power. Obviously, I have way more than I need. 38,950 capacity now. So at this point, I'm trying to think what else I had at the previous base, the first base. And, you know, pretty much everything is covered. I already had the stuff, the alien containment's here. I just didn't have bioreactors. Now I've got one bioreactor for the time being. I've got my production stuff as far as storage, crafting, and, you know, my integrations. I've got power charging for batteries and power cells now. I even got the ion cube generator set up, just not running. I've got food production. I've got my outdoor plant production. I've got pretty much everything that I had at the other base. So I just, ultimately, I've got a lot of supplies left still to use, and I've got a lot of space for stuff. But again, I'm waiting on more updates to the FCS mods. Like here, I know one thing I want to put in here, which is the automated crafter, the fabricator that lets you, you know, do the conveyor belt type thing where it crafts items on bulk order for you. I will put some of those in here because this is the utility crafting type room. And of course, at some point I'll swing back by the other base with the sea moth and just see if I can get that other rack to finally let me deconstruct it.